Just wanted to kind of update you guys on some things that are going on right now in the Middle East, and I'm sure many of you are probably already aware that Saudi Arabia had sworn in a new government for Yemen, and they flew them into Yemen, and when they did, of course, the Houthi-backed rebel, or Iranian-backed rebels, the Houthis, had undoubtedly knowledge of their arrival coming into the country and attacked the airport. I've been told that 13 have been killed as a result of that. But not only did they know about them coming to the airport from Saudi Arabia, but they also knew that they would be going afterwards to the palace. This was the place they were going to take them to. So those that survived the attack were then taken immediately to the palace, where again more explosions went off. They were prepared as well for what was going to go on there. I've also been told, as far as the situation with Iran, this war that is imminent, that is going to take place, that the United States is very much aware that the different factions that have received the ballistic missiles, that includes inside of Syria, inside of Lebanon, also inside of Yemen, etc., and in Iraq, that those factions are planning their own version of a shock and awe in retaliation for the strike that'll be on Iran. So there's going to be a lot of fireworks, and I've also been told that both North Korea and China are monitoring the situation very closely, and I think this is why we're going to see, in a very short period of time, these things are going to spiral out of control into a global conflict. And of course, this is exactly what, I hate to say it, but this is exactly what Israel is wanting. The elite, not the people of Israel, but the elite of Israel are wanting, in order to be able to usher in their new Messiah, who is allegedly going to bring peace. They will probably announce a Messiah figure as a warrior of the Mashiach ben Yosef, but the Mashiach ben David, I believe, is going to be an extraterrestrial entity that they're going to use, a fallen angel that they will claim as the Messiah that will bring peace after about a years-long battle that we're going to see, that's going to unfold, that will come out. Now, from what I've been told, around 2025-ish is when that would take place, but keeping in mind, things could be escalating very, very rapidly. So at any rate there, pray for the Christians in Iran especially. They're really going to bear the brunt of this war. Even the Israeli people that are not for all this warring that is going on, that Satan is doing through these different governments that are willing to carry out their bidding, there's going to be a lot of Israelis that are going to be sacrificed on this altar of a lie that we have to have 6 million more Jews that are going to have to die. And unfortunately, that's exactly what will happen. Don't forget, the general that I had brought out the other day, the spokesman for the IDF, in that article in the Jerusalem Post, they admitted what we shared with you about a year ago, that Iran has the capability of their ballistic missiles not being detected by anything that we have or Israel has. The David Sling nor the Iron Dome can detect them. So they know that there's going to be a massive amount of casualties, and both on American and Israeli sides as well, and anybody else that's involved in this war here. It's sickening. Satan is definitely loose, and unfortunately, it is because the evangelical community has given power over to that beast. Now, I know people don't like me saying that, but it's true. When you look at the beast system, the beast kingdom, and you know who that beast kingdom is, that little country south of Lebanon over there in the Middle East, and you know that this is who was ruling and reigning. Satan was ruling and reigning back during the time when Jesus came on the scene in Israel. Jesus tells you who they were. You know, he said, "You're of your father the devil." And then we're delivered from the law, only to place the entire world back underneath the law again. And this is what everybody is propping up, Israel and the Middle East there, propping them up, making it like it's some great thing to go back up underneath the tyranny that Jesus came and released you from, freed you from. That's why Satan was bound. He was bound from being able to deceive you any longer. But unfortunately, people have never learned the lesson. And that power is being given back. We're going to be talking more and more about this here in the coming days here. So anyway, just wanted to share some of these thoughts with you this today. Try to be keeping you up to date. I'm getting intel reports quite frequently, and we'll talk more about it later. God bless you. Don't forget your EMP shield either, by the way. That is something that's really important. EMPshield.com, INL50 is the promo code. I can't, with what's going on right now, you definitely want to make sure you're protected in some way. Thanks.